And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at the Pistons, 6th best record in their respective conference right now, hoping to end the season on a high note. And, of course, Charlotte, pretty far behind right now. Here are the starters for Charlotte. We've got Mark Williams, Smith out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Miles Bridges, and it's Jeffries in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are the 3 and the 4. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Duren in at the center position. And unfortunately for these teams, Clark, they've both been hit with the injury bug.
You never like to see that, B.A. You never want to see teams less than full strength. But you know what? Sometimes it's somebody else's opportunity in these kinds of cases. Let's see if somebody else can really seize the opportunity they're going to get.
That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Duren.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Here's Smith. The rebound by Detroit, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And in that game, they owned the glass. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And that one's good. Cunningham.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
Hardaway against Smith. And the layup is good off the glass.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Ball finds Williams. Smith with it. Here's Ball. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Jeffries misses the 3.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Back to Harris. Outside Hardaway. Over Smith. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Smith passes to Williams. Now here's Ball. From 12 feet. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. Man, that one falls for Ball. It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
Ball finds Williams. Here's Bridges. Smith outside. Ball against Cunningham. Ball into the lane. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Boy, the combination of height, length, and quickness that Ball has, very impressive and really hard to defend against on the drive, too.
Now here's Harris. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. 11 feet out, and Detroit again with the bucket.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's Simpson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio. Duran against Williams. Pass to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Pistons lead by 5. Here's Harris. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Simpson. He's watched by Cunningham. Williams a screen on Harris. Inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Duran touched it last. And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. Jalen Duran third.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Harris. Holland comes in for Hardaway. And it's Schroeder in for Cunningham. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter here. Outside Schroeder. There's a screen. And there's the drive. Out to Beasley. Clock at 4. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Bridges. Hornets trail by 7. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
Free throw, no good. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Diabate grabs the board. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte, trailing by 5. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Yeah, and when you think about it, there was some really sloppy basketball being played by them, and they recognized that had they played a cleaner game, they could have gotten the win.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back to the game after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Hornets trail by 5. They've got Dennis Schroeder, Asar Thompson out there with Holland. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Beasley in at the 2. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. And they get it back. And the Pistons shooting has been great this game, 58%. Pass to Holland. Back to Beasley. Here's Holland. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown. Holland's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's Diabate. No points yet. Pass the ball. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Beasley with a screen on Green. Now Stewart launches it. Diabate grabs the board.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And how about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
Free throw good. Green. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
And Detroit making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Green, the pass to Nurkic. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Schroeder passes to Fontecchio. It's Beasley on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Green. Down low. Here's Diabate. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Thompson passes to Fontecchio. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Curry, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to review the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Fontecchio. Tobias Harris comes in for Thompson. Hardaway's checked in for Beasley. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Bridges comes in for Diabate. Jeffries checked in for Green. And it's Smith in for Curry. Cunningham against Ball. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. Stewart outside. Hardaway on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Cash money on the open jump shot. Hardaway's got 8.
This is Hardaway Jr.'s bread and butter. Really lethal off the catch.
Pass to Jeffries. Bridges outside. Fires for three. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
To the paint. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Jeffries, hounded by Harris. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Ball against Cunningham. Can't connect from short range. Charlotte trailing. Here's Bridges. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. 9 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And a quick look at the stats after that game. They were phenomenal from the charity stripe.
And not only what they did in making them, but what they did to get to the line. I mean, they were constantly in attack mode, driving the lane and drawing fouls.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
Thompson, he's checked in for Stewart. And so Ball nails both of them.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Ball against Harris. Back to Smith. Here's Jeffries. And the three off target. Pistons trail by 3.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Hardaway from outside. Hornets with the rebound. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Hornets up by 3. And we'll be back right after this.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Look at Detroit. They've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control. They've got an edge to their game. That can quiet a hostile crowd, Shaq.
Yeah, boos from the stands can be a motivator.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the court for the Hornets. We've got Smith. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. Then it's Ball, and it's Jeffries in at the small forward. Here's Ball, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Ball's got 11 points.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Pass to Thompson. To the inside, and stolen by Williams. Now the Hornets moving it up. Moving it up. He goes up, and Williams punches it home.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Cunningham finds Duren. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Pass to Cunningham. Cunningham going to work inside.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right, let's get some real stats, real scores from the real NBA and see which players have been the league's top scorers over the last 10 games. The fourth spot held by Cade Cunningham.
He's been on an absolute tear offensively. He's found something that's working for him, and he's sticking to it.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip to the middle. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They recover it, and that one's good. Duren's gotten his second bucket.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Pass to Williams. And here's Ball. Takes the 3. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Harris on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Harris' shot is good.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Smith outside. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Cunningham, a screen on Smith. The 3, Hardaway hits the trifecta. Hardaway's got 11 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Charlotte shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw. Beasley's checked in for Detroit. Schroeder comes in for Cunningham. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. And the second free throw is good. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Thompson outside. It's rebounded by Jeffries. Hornets leading by 5. Pass to Ball. Smith against Beasley. Smith right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Schroeder passes to Duren. Harris with it. Beasley outside. Back to Harris. Harris is doubled. Lets it go. Thompson, no good. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. Schroeder against Ball. Blocked!
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face. He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. For the Pistons, Stewart, he's checked in for Harris, and it's Holland in for Thompson. Rolling. 1:11 left in the 3rd. Bridges right side. Five to shoot. From the wing. The rebound by Stewart.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Detroit shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Detroit making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. 34 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Simpson, covered by Schroeder. Pass to Bridges. From 7. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Beasley. He's covered by Curry. Beasley, left side. Over Curry. Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Pistons on top, up 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sport. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Holland out there with Simone Fontecchio. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Beasley misses. Charlotte trailing. Curry looking it over. Ball outside. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
Beasley with a screen on ball. Pass to Fontecchio. Schroeder against ball. Beasley, the pass to Schroeder. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Green. The Hornets shooting a nice 50% for the game. And it's hammered home by Green.
You know, as a playmaker, Ball can look off the defender and drop dimes with either hand.
Ball against Schroeder. Good on the shot.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Green. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Reed's checked in for Detroit. Cade Cunningham comes in for Schroeder. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Smith's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Stewart, a screen on ball. Here's Cunningham. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet.
How about the ferocity from him right there? This guy is relentless.
Outside Curry. The 3. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Fontecchio with the drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Fontecchio's got his first points of the game. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And he gets it to go. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Smith with it. Ball outside. Pass to Nurkic. The kick out. Curry. They get the rebound. Here's Diabate. Second shot opportunity. Blocked. Cunningham on the wing. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Reed. Thompson, he's checked in for Fontecchio. And Hardaway is subbed in for Beasley. Pass the ball. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And so it's Charlotte with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Smith passes to Ball. And they double up Ball. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. Ball passes to Bridges. Shoots over Thompson. Bridges misses. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I love big guards, and Cunningham using the size to perfection.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments.
And they double up Ball. Pass to Bridges. Here's Jeffries. The three. Drills it from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And Smith over to help. Now Hardaway. To the paint. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Inside, Jeffries. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And it's Detroit with the ball. Bridges on the double. Outside Hardaway. Harris passes to Cunningham. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
The 11-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Duran in the post. He's against Bridges. Duran, no good. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And now we've got an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Detroit calls timeout. They trail by 4. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
.11 seconds left to play in the 4th. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. For 3, here's Harris. Not going to go that time. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.